Free agency is likely over for the Detroit Lions. We made all our moves in pretty much that first week, man, but we're still waiting to re-sign players. I think we have 24 free agents that we have to make a decision with or hear that they have signed with another team. But we did bring in two brand new individuals. Both are going to be on the 90-man roster, and I wanted to bring those contracts, the details of those contracts to you. We've got Roy Lopez and Grant Stuard, two individuals that we signed during free agency. Now, I like what I heard from both men, and Grant is most likely a special teamer. That's probably going to be his expertise. But Roy, I could see him getting some significant time, especially with the injury to Aleem McNeil. But we have to see how it all plays out. I would be surprised if he doesn't make the 90-man, the 53-man roster. He's pretty much made rosters on the teams that he has been on. But let's take a look. First, we'll look at Grant's contract. This is coming from Aaron Wilson. Says his one-year deal is $1.7 million, fully guaranteed for a skill injury cap, $350,000 signing bonus with $1.35 million salary fully guaranteed. So essentially a 1 year, 1.7 fully guaranteed contract. And then if we take a look at the contract of Roy, his 1 year deal is $3.5 million fully guaranteed for skill injury based value salary cap with a $2 million signing bonus, salary of $1.33 million, which is fully guaranteed. He has a $10,000 per game active roster bonus guaranteed for injury only, plus $1.15 million playtime, sacks, playoffs, incentives. So right now we're talking about, okay, so remember Roy's contract was 4.75. Is that correct? 4.75. So if we add that up, you got the $3.5 million. He's got the $2 million signing bonus. Then you have the 1.3, so that equals 3.3. You've got the $10K per game active roster bonus, which means that if he is on the active roster and not on the practice squad or anything like that, he can't be also called up. I don't think that counts. And then he has an incentive of playtime, sacks, and playoffs. I'm quite interested to know what these are. I'm sure playoffs probably means if we make the playoffs and if he plays a number of snaps toward the playoffs, but playtime is going to be based off of snaps. But I would love to know what sack number does he need to get that extra, like to contribute to that 1.15 million. Not a big deal like these two contracts. So that means that together, these two individuals, we're talking about what, less than $7 million, somewhere around there for these two guys. And one is incentive based and stuff like that. So I'm not mad. And one thing that Brad does know how to do is he does know how to structure these contracts that we haven't really seen one come back and really hurt the team. We've seen a lot of voided deals. One that really comes out is DJ Chark signed for that $10.5 million. It was either 10 or 10.5 million guaranteed. And then you had the voided contract years that we actually wind up paying DJ Chark for 2023 and 2024. Can you believe that DJ Chark last played for us, Dan Campbell's second year, when we went 9-8 after starting 1-6, and he just came off the books after. Matter of fact, this league year is when he came off the books. He had those two voided years. What Brad did was it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. He had equal amounts of everything. It was like everything was fully guaranteed, but the way it was structured, it was like a base salary of a certain amount, a roster bonus or a signing bonus of a certain amount. And then that amount was then broken into a certain amount for the next 2 years. It was crazy. It was like equal parts all the way through. So like it, still got a ton of money left. Didn't really go see how this affected the cap, but we were at 56 million the last time I checked. I wouldn't see this hurting us too much. Still got a lot of money that we can work with. I mean, we've got leave that money to the rookie class that will be coming up in just over a month here, that we'll be drafting those guys. And right now we only have the 1 first-round pick. So unless Brad plans to make that 2, we really aren't going to have to worry about then. But even with them, at where we're picking at 28, I mean, they're like low half of the first round. So they're not like a Hutch or something like that where those guys are getting, a couple million as the seasons go on. These guys are going to be paid chump change from year 1. So really shouldn't hurt that first round pick. And we'll see how this thing goes. The question that I have is, are there any more moves brewing for the Detroit Lions before the NFL draft? You've got a lot of guys that, are still available. We've got no word on, which is weird to me. Azeez has I don't know where he's going. There's been no movement on him at all. I have not heard anybody. Jordan, Ian, Adam, Mike, Tom. I have heard no one talk about where Azeez is visiting. Same thing with Zadarius Smith. It's been all quiet on the Smith front. I believe he might be somewhere overseas, Zadarius. Very similar to how Justin Fields was in Dubai, but no word on any one of those guys. I know there's been a lot of questions as if we're going to bring Zadarius Smith back. I'm not sure we are. The way that he left, the reason that it appears he left, I'm not sure that he's going to come back. I would love to see him back, or we upgrade. I mean, one of the two. I think Azeez would be an upgrade simply because he's younger, but Zadarius, he helped us out, traded for him. I would hate to see that be a waste. If we can get him to come back, that would be great. If we can move past and upgrade, that would be great as well. Wonder if Brad Holmes is just going to go straight to the NFL draft. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below. Members, director members, if you are a 6-month member, you got that milestone, and you have not received a Detroit Lions helmet, please email me your mailing information and I will get that out to you as soon as possible. If you are a director member, I've sent 2 out already. I guess I went on and spoiled it. If you are a director member who just hit your 1 year, aka 12 months of being a director member, let me know. Send me your mailing address, or where you want me to send your mail to, and I will get that out ASAP. All right. So I'm enjoying doing this. Also, kind of a brief update on some merchandise. The plan is somewhere this year to launch merchandise. Right now, I'm testing a lot of shirts, a lot of designs, adding some new designs, trying to figure out a store and all of that stuff, right? So to have a store, I need a website and stuff like that. So it's coming. We are definitely going to expand the brand and expand the business. All right. This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. It's because of your support I get to do what I do. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. Thank you guys for watching the ads and dealing with the ads. If you don't like ads, I would really suggest you upgrade to YouTube Premium. It is awesome. I have had it for 5 or 6 years, and I promise you I will never go back to regular YouTube. But you watching those ads is one way I get to do what I do. I do not tell YouTube where to place them. I just tell them to place them. They decide how many. They decide if you see an ad, because one creator may not see an ad, or one viewer may not see an ad and one might. I just tell them, add them. They decide where they go and how many they put in. So, but that's how we do. That's how I get to do what I do. That's why I say it's because of your support. I get to do what I do, along with memberships and super chats and all of those things. All right. So appreciate your patience, and thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.